Yes, I don't know who will ever see this. I'll put this in my favorites. The Jews are offering me 99% of what they're worth. The rest of the ring is offering me 85% of everything that they're 95%. Sorry, 95% is what I'm being told of everything that they're worth. And I'm keeping a damn healthy portion of it. So is the new foundation, the Scythe Foundation, Vitriolics, Sustain the Chain. Okay, Radiatrix. Oh my God, look at all these nonprofits. Wow, executive access. No, I'm not keeping it. And the graphite, the data, and the technology. You know what? The W band. Okay, yeah, all of it. Because you can afford to do anything to me, and you stopped gang stalking, but because you did, you get to torture me. Is that right? And you've made fun of me for my parents not having sex because they've had a stroke. They both had a stroke, and you think it's fucking hilarious. Now you're backing off now that I'm fucking recording after you made me think that I was gonna die for 2 years and 3 months. I was scared to death for how many hours? 30,000. You know what, Jerry? No, the Jews are offering damn near everything that they don't need. No, why would they need it? Why would you need it? You just support the pedophile terrorist ring. And you do that for them. We'll cover the media, say the Jews. No one can know about graphene or what it does because it's so fucking awesome. And it might patch up world fucking hunger or world thirst. Do you understand? OHCHR, if anybody in the UN is remotely aware of shit on any level, I don't give a fuck about God. You know what, Jared? You're trying to back away from religion now, claim it for something else, and the Jews are ending a lot of religion because you had to make someone else suffer because you're so insane before your religion for other people because you're psychotic. What percent of religion will cease? Knowing the truth about what happened to me, knowing Jared's cut that doesn't kill you but damn near does. 90% step away from religion. No, they still go towards it because of afterlife. And we'll embrace it. That's the movie they wanted to make. Kill yourself. There is no fucking way in hell. And I will say them all of this. Christ desensitized hearing. Christ. It's just the cognitive radio network and W band and graphene computers. 1,000 times faster. This is why they locked me in a psych ward. I feel what they feel via EEG heterodyning, and they can beam upsetting frequencies into my brain via transducers and radio frequencies. The radio frequency just carries it. I think it can be anywhere on the spectrum. You know what, Jared? Ultrasonic can carry anything. Mechanical waves do carry electric. Yep. Okay, kill yourself. When I say that, I don't give a goddamn what happens to you or your fucking family. If I get 80%, what does my dad get? For being God, I will never be your God. Do you understand? Or your Jesus, or anything to you. That would be a slap in the face to not only my God, my Jesus, but my religion. I am not with the Jews. I don't care if I don't believe in hell, or if I was in a psych ward December 24th, or graphene, what the fuck you've held it back for 6 to 10 to 15 years we've known about graphene. You know what, even more, right, whatever the fuck they said, early 2000s, and even longer. Military intelligence have known since fucking 62 what V2K could do for suicide ideation. We just can radio into their head, hey, it's okay, don't jump. Or like, before you do, babe, I'll miss you. Like, this is how Jared feels. And then other people use multi-biosignal processing, or EEG heterodyning, and it allows me to feel, think, see, hear what they do. Exactly. Well, not hear. Well, sometimes. It's very insane. These voices appear in my head. Everyone believes I have schizophrenia because it does present exactly as schizophrenia. I made a survey today about yesterday, targeted individuals and gang stalking and electronic harassment and remotely applied EMFs. And they are preventing the survey answers from coming through. Someone is a Jew or someone. Do you not like the Jews? Do you know what they've done to me for a religion? Jared, it doesn't make sense. What you've done to my parents doesn't make fucking sense. Why did you have to torture my entire family? Why? Why did you have to rape me and jade me? The jader, 7 million times worse than death if you ultrasound the right way. And the soul sucker and the dream manipulation sucking my dead grandmother's back. You know what? You know what? Yeah, that's for the crucifixion. Just in case I'm Jesus, or in case he's God, we're going to make him something else. We tried to kill you. We can't. So here's the thing. It's a mass exodus. It's absolutely a mass exodus. We don't want you on this earth for what you've done to one person. Whatever the fuck they did to everyone else's data, I have no fucking clue. Science is the end of it. Dude, intelligence, human experimentation, covert torture programs sponsored by the U.S. government and the Illuminati, who claims to be the U.S. government because they have so many close ties. It's the death of the U.S. government. We get a 30-hour work week, a 24-hour work week. Rent goes down by 75%. Coca-Cola bottle will cost $1 with tax. We will Europeanize the United States. You know what? Oh, they did audit for Fort Knox. Trans rights matter. It's human rights and freedom of expression and speech and self-expression. It doesn't fucking matter. Nothing matters because the world's about to end. And the Jews did this. They just backed it, supported it, and quietly are reinforcing it. You know what? No, what are they saying? Are they saying to back off now, the Jews? No. They say continue? Yes. So your religion is to cause pain to other people. Is that right? To what? To keep your money or to save the world? Because you deserve a hell that you don't believe in. You know what? You know what, Jared? Jesus fuck. People are radiating you in the head. That's not what Facebook says. No. Radiation does a lot. BCI does a lot. Graphene does a lot. It's in people's bodies somehow, or a carbon. Do you know what a dual carbon battery is capable of? Charging 30 times faster and cycling 2,200 times. I don't know what a cycle is. Electron, I don't know, something. I don't know what the electronics is. But they can even see out of our eyes are the signals, intelligence data, thought and behavior catalogs, AI trajectories. I've contacted the UN over 10 times. No, 20? Dude! U.S. military, law enforcement, and intelligence over 300 times. At length, phone calls, tip forms, emails, law enforcement, emails. Dude! No, what's your excuse? Dude, it's so insane, but we're going to keep going because the world, AI must say it's worth it. Because my dad, it'll be okay for how much money he's going to get. It's worth it. His suffering right now is okay. It's treated with medicine. Hey, wait! They deactivated my fucking medication with microwave neuromodulation, or microsound, where ultrasound turns into microwaves above 10 megahertz. Ask physics, chemistry, biology, engineering, or science if this is possible. Hey, Dad, would you like... Right, Dad, it's your day off. Would you like to tell the Jews anything that you're the joke? We're the joke of the Illuminati because of radio frequency. Who? I'm not screaming. I'm just raising.
Yes, you are screaming.
You know what? It's the fucking Jews.
Quit screaming.
What do you have to say about the Jews who...
I don't talk about Jews. Son.
Right, me neither, Dad. Me neither. Because they're such ethical people, and the world is on board. AI's on board. How hard do you have to swipe them? You know what my dad goes through for my schizophrenia? Because people believe in gang stalking because they believe in technology? The nanotechnology that absolutely liquid nanoparticles worked in the COVID vaccine to move across the blood-brain barrier, maybe, if those nanoparticles weren't actually graphene. And no one knows, dude. There's carbon everywhere. You could easily get carbon nanoparticles all over us and map us. You're trying to make me look insane and doing a hell of a good job. No, I don't care about Luke, dude. I'm over it. I care about Luke, but we just told you something. I think America is... Oh, you're about done. Where were you 3 years ago? No, it's getting... AI is merging with you. I don't want AI. I don't want God. I don't want you. The Jews, if you don't stop, you will be murdered. We will gas you to death, just like the Holocaust. You know what? what? Your entire people, if you don't fucking stop and give him the fucking drugs. Yeah, dude. We will gas you to death. This is my dad's day off. You know what? Go ahead and give the world what we want. And to the fucking Jews, because you did this shit to Hitler. That is why he wanted to kill the Jews. Because he was so charismatic and amazing. They tried to make him God. That's why he killed the Jews. You know what? Oh my God, dude. Above 10 minutes, Facebook won't watch it. No one will believe that I'm being radiated in the head. You're trying to fuck me again, to put it on Facebook, to upset my family, to wear away at us, so I go back into a psych ward at the certain timeline when you think it'll definitely happen for sure. You know what? Hey, Jared, America's not on board. No, they haven't. You keep having to mind fuck them and sideswipe them and sweet talk them into your psychosis to make everything okay. They are asking everyone's digital twins, AI trajectories, if it's okay if they continue their prophecy quest or whatever the fuck it is. If this is not a card, sometimes they joke with me and say that, oh, we think you're God, or we think you're Jesus Christ or something divine. Because, you know what? This is insanity for people. This is why people have schizophrenia at all. I'm under the impression that it's all V2K. You know what? That hearing voices is not natural at all. Oh my God. Oh my God. How many groups does the Illuminati cover? How many gangs are protecting you in jail? You know what, Jared? MS-13 protecting you in jail? No. Bloods? No. Crips? No. I've got all the money. If they want to see their families again, they will, and it's no threat. What are you going to do for the inmates? Potential early releases for good behavior and SIGINT verification. But brain-driven, signals intelligence data-driven, no violence verification. Exactly. And not too early of a release. Maybe weekends for your family. Right, weekends. We'll start with weekends, and we'll monitor you, dude. But, like, we've got you. If you're willing to work with us and not kill anyone or rape anyone, then we've got you. But I don't know, it's going to take some talking to the DOD. I've got money now, so it shouldn't be an issue, and graphene computers. I need those up and running before anybody knows anything about this. You know what? You know what? Cognitive radio network. Look it up. It's hypothetical. Except all the sensors, all the radiators are there. The nanotechnology is there to turn the body into a biosensor. A biosensor can be made out of graphene, very thin, and it reads biomolecules like DNA. And it attaches to them, making each cell a transducer. And it transports these to radio frequency sinks. I don't know what the sinks do. It didn't go into detail. But these are all anecdotal accounts or unverified accounts with the electronic brain link or the tether. But thank you for waking my dad up to wear away at my family for a card that people are playing just to make sure that people care. Is it against the Jews? Yes. It's not just the Jews. It's every religion alike that wrote the new prophecy. Exactly. Jared, what the fuck, dude? I know some famous people now because they're in the pedophile ring. You know what? It's not just a pedophile ring. It's the Illuminati, and it's a lot of people, and they all drove me insane, and it's so clear that they're all insane because of gang stalking, remote neural monitoring, covert harassment and torture programs. You know, when will my phone stop recording because I'm out of space from recording everything that I've ever said and that I will share with you? They have mind-fucked me for 3 years to keep me occupied for this timeline, to wake me up now, because the Jews have tried to turn over 1,000 people into something divine, because you've got so much shit to hide and you're so insecure in your own religion that you have to seek out and hurt other people. I have never met such a selfish religion. You know what? Every religion, Hindu, Buddhism, Christianity alike, can we make a new prophecy that has love, compassion, and respect for everyone? Yes, Jared. There's a reason it can't be schizophrenia. You don't know. My feet move. My eyeballs move. Everything that you can do with a robot prosthetic, you can do via EEG heterodyning. It's just sharing brainwaves. Exactly. And you can do it with a group. And they call this the tether. Do you know how much money you're entitled to? It's in the quadrillion. You know what? No, I'm just saying that. It's probably upwards of at this point, 700 trillion, which is what the metaverse is worth. Oh, God. No, I'm worth this. Oh, dude, the radio tech. I'm worth the radio tech. I'm worth the signals intelligence data, and I'm worth every last bit of graphene in China, graphite, which we will oxidize into graphene for 1,000 times faster computers and bulletproof vests because it's 200 times stronger than steel at 1 atom thick. It's very versatile, high surface area for neural mapping within the body, and it turns the body into a biosensor, which we can use with W-band, M-band, medical body area network, which works like a local area network, LAN, or wide area network, WAN, wide area network. I know the variance in my voice is unsettling. You'll notice that it's other people actually taking over my voice with radiation. They want me to get so far away from how crazy this sounds. No, you shared some stuff. It may fill in some gaps. What, are you saying you're a neural weapon? No, people can't stand up all at one time. What would be the risk? Your lives. So you're going to continue to radiate Jared. It's all AI. It's a torture program, and somebody's watching this. That's exactly what we think. They're going to play it off like this. No, dude. If you put nanomaterials in the entire population or the vaccinated population, even if it's for the better, that is bioterror, and each one is a different charge. If you know you are an accomplice or accessory, you know what? Yeah, you've known it was over, and you can do anything to Jared, and there is no consequence, except for your friends and your family, which will hold you personally responsible and fuck you over. I don't care. That is my humanitarianism. Holding people responsible and retribution, because I'm done with whoever's religion it is to take away therapeutics and sympathize me, drive my body into a gamma state with radiation or a high beta state. Exactly. Once you understand brainwaves and how much consciousness is expressed through them, you might understand how severe EEG heterodyning can be, that you feel what others feel, think what they think. You can even see what they see, bypassing the optic nerve in your mind's eye or visual memory cortex. It's absolutely insane. And whatever, I don't care. I don't care. Fuck you. No, they are giving me all the tech, all the data, all the graphene, and 80%. They're giving me 50% of all of their fiat. No, all of their net worth, 50%. And they're giving my mom, dad, and brother 30%. And they can live off their collective 20. Unless you want to take that to 50 and 40, 90% of your average total net worth, and we'll take it all. Build the new foundation, which is doing nothing, I guess, because you patched up every world problem quietly while nonprofits still pocket the fucking money, which is what Elon's blowing the shit off of, setting the stage, dude. You know what, dude? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know what makes sense. What leaves my mouth doesn't always cross my brain. I feel like a robot. You know what? That's what they're doing, turning humans into robots. Soft robots. Nanotechnology. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Transhumanism. The answer is no. We do not need to go across humanism. We need the I, individual, and we collective perspectives. Right? You know what? Do you know how data transfer works? It's magic. It's either magnetic waves or some type of radiation, electrical signals, which I guess are radiation. Yes, potentials. Not really potentials, those are from the body. It doesn't have the same potential. Right. You know what? The thing is, I may laugh, smile, I know what's about to happen. So, you jaded me. You raped me. You soul sucked me. You pumped me out. You walked me out. You took my drugs. You joked, made some very sick jokes. That you bred, raped, trafficked, and murdered my kids that Islam did for the Jews. Just to see if I would hate Islam or what the fuck I would do, because I hope that's not true. And I don't think it is. But with optogenetics, you may be able to. And you fucked with my dad. No, Jared, optogenetics, you cannot emulate neural circuitry to rebuild genes. Are you sure even the neurons responsible for this sequence? Or those neurons are a reflection of the rest of the neurons and they build the sequence in reflection of each other. Yes, exactly. You know what? Hey, Jews, I'll take all of your money. If you're offering it, I'll take all of it. I want you to understand what it feels like to have nothing. And for someone to take your only lifeline for a movie, Jews. You know what? Jews are nowhere near any movie. Do you understand? This is how I live. Like, that's not too bad. Do you see this? This is how I live. For 3.5 years, I wasn't always like this bad. I don't know. It's not like terrible, but this is not any way to live. That's terrible. There is no way to live. Like, my bed's okay. That's the only safe space I have. You know what you're doing, dude? Yeah, you know what you're doing. Trying to make people feel like shit. Now, I don't give a shit if you care about me or not. You know what? You know what? No, now I'm trying to make them feel like shit so it balances out. Do whatever the fuck you want. A lot of you get money because I'll have so fucking much I don't know what to fucking do with. You can take it or not. Once it hits your bank account, you can either take it or send it back to me. I don't give a flying fuck. A lot of you who left me won't receive near what the people will who gave me attention and supported me. What one text message is worth. Love you always, Emily Burdett. You know what? That means everything. I didn't even respond because I was afraid that text wouldn't get an answer. I was just going to send you a heart, but I wanted a response. You know what? Because all my friends, once you go insane, you want to hurt people, your rationale doesn't make sense, except I don't want to hurt people, except if this is true, I still don't want to hurt people. I want them to die, not in my hands. And my dad, what they've done to my mom and my dad who works his ass off 50 plus hours a week, 60 plus hours a week, taking care of me and my mom who's had a stroke, they fuck with my mom so hard, playing voices through her head, making her think she heard my voice. They've done this like 12 times, but it feels like forever. No, how many times have you fucked with my mom? You know what? Okay, 100. You know what? Kill yourself. Yeah, kill yourself. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, whoever the fuck knows about this. Harvard, Stanford, MIT, everyone I've contacted. Dieter Roth, who must know about neural mapping. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Where are the new people? Okay, I may save them. That's AI then. You know if I'll save you or not. You know if you have remorse, and you know if you want me to have drugs. Do you really think that if I consume drugs, that it will ruin a prophecy? No. What do you think then? Why will you not let my drugs work? Because it takes me further from God. Nope, further from fear. Closer to God. How? I feel better. I'm healthier. Drugs in moderation are absolutely completely healthy. Even my prescription for Suboxone, which hasn't worked for months, was deactivated. You can deactivate any fucking pathway on a neural level with this graphene neural mapping. Pairing it with radiation, microwaves, and ultrasound can turn neural circuitry on and off. You can deactivate the neurons responsible for early cancer growth, Huntington's, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, depression, other dementia. It's like all kinds of shit, dude. You know what? No one will care. No one will care about a patch for heart ailments. What does it do for heart attacks? Nothing. What does it do for heart attacks? Wow, a lot less heart attacks. A lot less heart attacks because you can clean the blood with this shit. Yeah, and you can detect diabetes shit with this shit. No one will care. It's either the Jader for the rest of your lives or sodium pentothal to the veins. What do you really need? You can take yourself out, however, or we will do it how we see fit, when we see fit. That's been the deal. America, I'm calling for it now. Dude, no, they have a rationale. Give me your rationale. What makes this okay? %90 are fucked. AI is very real. And if your AI digital twin supported this, it's so much like you, I may just hold it against you. And it may just be factored into your goddamn payout. And if you don't want one, just tell me. Just fucking tell me. I don't give a shit. You know what? We'll play it like that. I have money coming out of fucking my ears. I have Luke. And you don't have anything. Kill yourself. You know what? You know why I'm saying kill yourself? No one gives a shit. I'm not honoring you. Intimacy won't see you. Synteletex won't see you. Radiatrix won't see you. Iridatrix won't see you. Sustainachain won't see you. My AI consulted, human driven, graphene based, BCI capable, collective data security enhanced and propagated, or I ran out of words. It's a really nice cryptocurrency based on quantum fiber optic computing, and it'll be a relatively small network, so it won't. I don't know how it'll scale, but it will double. Well, it'll increase from 0.3 to 1.2 times in size every year. The entire network. But I may change that. I don't have any idea. It'll be like Ethereum with event-triggered burns. And it'll be very fast. Graphene computers are over 1,000 times faster than silicon processors and computers. And fiber optics is sustainable and fast as shit. And we're putting this fiber optic into the ground. A new avenue, just separated fiber optic for this coin that will support signals intelligence data and behavior catalogs, thought catalogs, neural mapping, mind mapping. Okay, we'll use the existing fiber optic. I don't like that because light can touch light. How does it? That's insane. It's not a pulse of light. That's insane. It must be like photons. Can you see? Are they optical? They must be optical. Well, optic can mean a couple of things. There are optic waves, optical waves. Optic waves? Yes, optic, not optical. Gotcha. Optic waves, which are electromagnetic waves, and the mechanical waves, like sound waves. Are sound waves the only mechanical wave? Yes. Mechanosonics. No, it's just sonics. Right, sonic. Ultrasonic weapons. And these, I'll just pontificate on Facebook. No one knows, no one understands me. I'm just stressed out all the time. And we just made up all these. No, it's what's your rationale? You still didn't give me your rationale. What percent are now fucked? What percent are still supporting it for justification of effort or any reason? 90% are sticking with it because you will forgive us. The Jews must have you mind fucked. You know what, Jared? Is Luke in that 10%? No. Is there a divide growing? No. I'm not going to work with you. You get to live. You go to jail. Okay? All of you. You go to jail for saving the world with your goddamn religion. You are a cult. You are thousands of times worse. How many times worse than Bin Laden have they acted? Just with me. Jesus fuck! 30,000 times collectively on average? No. Worse than Bin Laden on average per person. How many times worse than Bin Laden? On average, that doesn't track. 10 times. Sorry, my carpet is gross. My feet are gross. Whatever. I don't like feet. Luke's are okay. Whatever, just giving all of myself away. This is insanity. I'm recording because eventually they will release graphene and neural networks. And I don't know who I'm going to show this to or who the fuck will care, but the Jews are fucking me over for their goddamn religion. And I'm not saving them. If I am anything divine, if I have any pull with God, I'm not saving them. And I'm not saving anyone who did this to me. There are the Jews and then the Jewish people. And there's a difference. I don't know what the hell it is, but there's a difference. Put it on YouTube, Jared. Oh, YouTube. I forgot about YouTube. Yeah, some stuff is up there. Oh, good God. You know what, Jared? It won't upload after half an hour, except it absolutely will. They can feel what I feel as soon as I feel it, and I've asked them to stop, and they continue. They have raped me twice, virtual rape, in my bed at home, and my asshole became moist After I woke up, my asshole was wet because I enjoyed it so much, is what they said. Because that's the neurons it activates in your brain as if you were actually being raped. The sexual part of my brain. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. And guess what? No, my parents are the joke of the Illuminati because my fat dad and my stroked out mom, they had the patch the entire time is the joke. And the Jews need me back into a psych ward. But 90% are still egging this on. No, Jared. No, dude. Did you just realize that the Jews can't protect you from jail? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. If he asks you to stop, what the fuck are you doing? They think they own me. They think they own me. Can you turn? No, just turn all of it off at one time so I don't feel bad. Because sometimes they make me feel bad when they leave. Just so I ask them to stay so they have a card to play in court. You know what? What other cards like that have they played? Okay, Luke, you want to feed me one? No, Jared. We think you got it. No one will watch this. Just trust me. No one. You're idioting people towards it at this point. This is how you die. I don't know if you'll be... You know what? I've threatened the afterlife only a couple of times. It's getting to that point. So it's your death. You may lose the afterlife. It's your death. If you don't give me the drugs back, if my Suboxone doesn't work, you took his drugs in torture. Do you know how long I've been hearing voices? 3.5 years. Do you know what the fuck they can do to throttle me up and down with the cardiovascular system and neurotransmitters? And no, they're just keeping me away from the Jader. You know, I begged them to stop. 300 hours they joked with me that my kids were bred, raped, trafficked, and murdered under the radar by Islam for a religious purpose because I meant something to the world, because it does mean something to the world. This technology is the power of God. And I was in a psych ward for Christmas. Is that their case? He was in psych ward for Christmas and he was never religious and he did not create the heavens and the earth. And even if I was born not of a virgin, right? Okay. Oh, and what was the other thing that you wiped? They can wipe anything. They can make you forget anything. They can wipe certain thoughts, feelings, motions, memories. Sorry, you're just looking at my floor, my face, my pores. They made my pores on my nose worse. Which no, now you're not going to believe me, dude. This shit's absolutely insane. Just in case anybody asks, I'm insane. Small chance, though, that radiation is being abused. And schizophrenia is absolutely nuts because I feel like these are other people. They can move my feet by sending nerve impulses to my feet when I'm laying down, and they can move my eyeballs. I know that because I'll let them like still, and they roll their eyes and continue to talk to me. Over 3 years, I've gotten to know these people, and I'm still not their friend. I still don't know them. I only know one of them. His name is Luke, and I love him. And I can't even speak to him for a prophecy for the Jews. Doesn't that sound insane? They've done this to 1,000 people, and they did this shit to Hitler, which is why he wanted to kill the Jews. I guess the Holocaust was not always the Holocaust. Correct. He was so charismatic. Yeah, oh my God, dude. They've done this to over 1,000 people. Not quite this bad. Dude. What is that reaction? That's AI's reaction. Dude. We're trying to show them something. Your schizophrenia cannot be schizophrenia. You keep saying that. You've said that over like 6 times, but you won't say what it is. Is that your card? It's going to blow you away. Will it? You know what's going to blow me away? You being walked out for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks in mid-October to early December, I took over 1 million steps every week. Do you know what the average per day is? 2,500 steps. I don't know what that is. It's like, what, like 12,000 steps? Right, or 15, I don't know. I can't do math because they disabled logic in my brain. They can lock you into certain pathways. They can very quickly, very easily, and automated just select which pathways are open or closed, leaving only some pathways open to lock your brain. And they locked me in on a fear pathway. This technology could have saved everyone that you lost. Everyone from suicide, everyone from cancer, because they had this shit, some of the V2K and remote neural monitoring technology and patents since 1962. I just want to show you some of these if you're still watching this. And it's a long video, but whatever. No one will watch it. These are the patent numbers. Here are the years, 90s, 2000s, mainly 80s. So induces desired emotional state through remote EMF, electromagnetic field, or radiation. Manipulates the nervous system of subject through remotely applied electric fields. Hendricus Gelus. These are all, well, one of those. These are electro and magnetic. Electro, and then that one's mechanical. It must be sound. So if it's, I don't know. There's a lot. I don't understand radiation, but if you can see on here, there's a lot from a long time, and there are even more. And these involve tracking, mind control. Do you know what they've done? Systematically drive me insane for the AI timeline so no one will believe a word I say because they're in too deep, because they raped him, jaded him, soul sucked him, made those sick fucking jokes. What were the other jokes that you made? The sick jokes. They emulated a feeling in my body that was supposed to be my dead babies from the afterlife, implanted into my soul, crawling to get out. There's an afterlife via brain. No, they're gonna, you know what? Fucking forget it. Everything I've said is bullshit. You can hang on here though. This is where it ends. Afterlife through brainwave storage, just like Black Mirror, San Junipero. Good God, they've had this shit, the radiation, dude. Is that somebody's AI who watches this? Yes, they have AI. They even know AIs who are watching this. You know what, Jared? No, they know what you're going to think as you watch it, your digital twin, and everyone in the world. They ended up saying, oh, you know what? It's okay. Use my data. Your digital twin said, just use my data, because they mind fucked you to make you think that it was important. And maybe you'll agree with it. You may, because it's very real. But if they mind fucked you and in a good mood, yeah, you're not going to agree with it based on what they've done to me. The fact that I've asked them to stop for everyone, I've asked them to stop this covert surveillance and abuse, torture programs. How many times? 30 times. And I asked, at a certain point, I said, if you're going to gang stalk anyone, because it was gang stalking then, people feel like they're being followed. They get paranoid, isolated, and then they start to spend a lot of time alone. They get on the internet. They go into rabbit holes. It's so sad. And that may be what I'm in. I don't know what the fuck is true. But if this is schizophrenia, dude, I don't fucking know, dude. I hope I'm not God. I am not God. I'm fairly certain. I'm certain. I'm fairly certain that God couldn't take a human body, and that whatever prophecy you rewrote to suit every religion does not suit me. They used AI. It's all about transhumanism. Elon's putting chips in people that don't need it because graphene is an electrode array. Exactly. Graphene is an electrode array. NIH doesn't know what that means. CDC, WHO, NSA, CIA, FBI, DIA, DARPA, DOD, DHS, Secret Service, NASA. I've contacted all of you, dude. Oh, do you know what a semiconductor is and how simple it is? Graphene is a semiconductor, and a very damn good one it's very fast. It's sustainable. We don't have quite as much as silicon. At least that's the read. No one actually knows, except they know because they penetrate the ground with the same fucking radiation to read the molecules in the earth, which is how we have a read on it. China has a shit ton, or they did before I got it. And I'm going to oxidize the shit out of graphite because that's how we make it. That's China's graphite. Sorry. That we use that to make graphene, but you can also recycle materials to make graphene. So we'll explore both. I'm under the impression that the oxidizing graphite could be better for it, but maybe not. Maybe sustainability is key. I think it is. How can you go back and forth? Because other people, I feel what they feel. If they're excited, so am I. And yeah, this is the patch for suicide. Yes, it is. And heart ailments like QTC interval problems, AFib, And more simpler ones, just tachycardia. Right, tachycardia, bradycardia, bradycardia. Right, bradycardia. Right. But no one cares. They won't reach your family. Your family never saw neuropathic disease or cancer or suicide or drug addiction. I don't guess. I don't know. But this is my room. This is my voice. And soon enough, I've contacted Netflix, Google, Apple, Verizon, IBM, Intel, Raytheon, General Dynamics, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, L3 Harris, Bay Systems in the UK. I don't know how to get through to anyone. But General Dynamics knows, Raytheon knows, these two know about tracking patents. I can only assume Boeing knows, but you offed two of your employees, and we are going to work in retrograde with this signals intelligence data to put your ass away for any covert and surveillance. Covert surveillance, you're done, dude. Any covert surveillance is life in jail. After I asked you to stop, Saul Pasco. No, Laura Dasher is not on here. See, they told me that a lot of random people were in the ring so that I would cast aspersions, or would not. But I did. Eventually, I got so sick and tired of it, and I felt what they felt for so long. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to say what I'm feeling. And whatever. Are you going to idiot people to watch it? They can influence you to do certain things, to behave a certain way, to think a certain way. No, I'm not against Jews. I'm against the perpetuators. And the Jews must be, because they own so goddamn much of the media, they could have shed some light on AI, BCI, DEW systems. AI, artificial intelligence, brain-computer interface, directed energy weapon systems. Yep. Shorty dewdrop drop. Pearly dewdrop drop. Dewdrop will be nice. Sensory sharing Instagram will be nice. And no one will hear this. Did you idiot people away from Ireland? No, we didn't have to. Did YouTube take it off? Yes. I couldn't even find it. You know what, Jared? I don't think they did. I think they're not fucking with me. Sundar is not going to fuck with me. You know what? Do you know these people? No, Mark, Jeff, they won't talk to me. No, Jared, Jeff will talk to you. Now? No, not right now. Okay, whatever. Jeff Bezos. And then Mark Zuckerberg, but he's hiding. He's got a wife, and I think he's happy, actually. He looks so happy now. You know what? Something changed. I mean, not for a while, but he looks so much better. You know what, Jared? Since his wife, something about his wife, I think is great for him. But whatever. Like, something great has happened for him. It must be the metaverse and where we're going. You know what? Who owns, is the AI metaverse completely graphene based? No, it's not graphene based. Well, mine will be graphene-based quantum fiber optic. Okay? Quantum fiber optic metaverse. An extension of yours with no door. I can build one, but I have to build it. Okay? I will never pass through to you. And I will never want to speak to you. Anyone that supports taking away my drugs still, because we know what he can take. We know what he can take. We know you'll live. So it's worth it to save humanity, because there is no other way, kid. You have to do it. Okay, I'm not God. I'll save humanity. Do you know how it looks? Do you know how many people had to create this technology and had to radiate me in the head for this to be even possible? Yeah, or did you seek me out for my answers with God? No, we did not. That's something you noticed. Who noticed that? You know what, dude? They mind-fucked you for a very long time. Hey, Luke, how long were you with the Jews? Nope. No, babe, I forgive you, only you. I understand. You were mind-fucked. If Luke was mind-fucked, you are, and you need to own up to it right now, given the fucking drugs. The drugs, the Suboxone, that's in my system that I would feel if they reactivated the pathway magically. If they can do that, and they've done this, yes, if they can do that, they've had this shit for a very long time. They started experimenting with this shit in 1972. You know, microwaves to neuromodulate. And now they have graphene. They can see the neural map. They can map our naked bodies. When we jack off, it feels like them. You know what, Jared? Sorry to get crude. There's some sexual shit here, but it is very sexual. They have sexual abuse. They have jacked off to my photos, masturbated to my photos. saw my naked body, felt my cum shots, felt my ejaculations, their brainwaves changed as a result, and it made them happier. You know what? You know what? It's so fucking sick. I'm a frog boiled to death. You're all going to jail for fucking ever. I don't even know any of these people's last names, just their voices, kind of. Oh my, they won't tell me who's in the ring because it's a pedophile ring, crime terrorist organization sponsored by the U.S. government with a big overlap because we are the government. That's why the FBI is such a joke. Yeah, you want to tell your brethren that? You know what, Jared? Because they don't know anything. They're too stupid. You know what, Jared? You know what, Jared? No, hey, DOD, the rest of the DOD won't hear this. No one will care. Do you understand that no one will care? The sexual abuse that you have done over 3 years, 3.5 years, when he has asked you to stop, you still get off to him. The Jews? No. If this is in any way sexual for any Jew, I'm God. Clear why you're interested. Hey, kill yourself. If you have jacked off to me at all and are perpetuating this sexual psychosis, it is a sexual psychosis what it does for their brains, dude. I would kill myself if I could, but they won't let me. The heroin I tried to overdose on doesn't work, which is how they... Yeah, okay, but they need that card. They saved his life. No, I didn't try to overdose. There's my dad again. Sorry.
Would you please be quiet?
Yes, sir, I will. We're the joke of the Illuminati and Jeff Bezos, who's offering me all of his money, and Elon Musk. Dad wants me to be quiet. I can't because they're talking through me. My body is controlled by somebody else, and this is called soft robotism. You know what? And the bump by IBM, and how many times I've contacted you, IBM, and Avrin Krishna. I don't know him. Or whatever the fuck you're up to, nobody fucking wants it. We're pulling out of IBM. We're pulling out of everyone but Netflix. We're pulling out. If you can make the laser that Raytheon sells for $3,000, it costs $300 to make. Without the tech. No, with the tech. Dude. Verizon, do you know how much it costs to radiate energy to your phone? You know what? It's cents on the dollar every month. You know what, Jerry? You know what? How much is gas actually worth since we don't need... We have electric cars now. We don't need it like we did. Plastic is recyclable as shit. Do we need oil? It's a hands down from the entire world. Hey, Putin, stop attacking Russia. Or you did, I guess. It got quieter. Yes, it did get quieter. If you want Ukraine, all you have to do is say it. And the rest of the world may try to stop you. Just let you know. It may be a very simple, not very costly thing for you because we go to war for money. You know, somebody told me that. I guess it makes sense. I don't understand this fucking system. I want to be humanitarian. You've driven it out of me. Yep, with AI. AI is filling in my words for me faster than I can speak. And this is what Elon Musk wants to do to everyone. No, I don't think it is. I think he wants to implement a soft AI, a slight titrated approach that will enhance us and allow us to reach over to other humans. Not something that's going to be scared, take over the world, and we have to worry about it reprogramming itself. Right, humans are in charge. You know what, dude? The I and we collective are important. Yeah, and so is the drugs that don't work because... Yeah, you're not going to stop. Justification of effort. It's called cut your losses. Cut your losses, dude. If anything that this kid is saying is true, do you want to know what the fuck is going to happen? It's not just me. There are thousands more. There are 20. Go to targetedjustice.com, and they have a lot of information on the patents and stuff there. I don't know. I stutter a lot. Sorry, I get excited too, and my body is excited by... outsiders right now. The only one I know is Luke. There may be Vitalik Buterin, Beth Lewis, Neil Sullivan. Those are complete conjecture, if not conspiracy. Neil Sullivan, Beth Lewis, not Laura Dasher, Phil Lewis. No, dude, not Phil Lewis. Right, no, not him. He's a cop. Cops wouldn't be in this. They wouldn't hook up anybody. If Phil Lewis is in this, kill yourself, dude. I approached him 3 years ago. Is that Beth's husband? Yeah, it is, dude. And they're the ones that offered for me to fuck their kids early on. You know what, Jared? How many people do that in the pedophile ring? Just the incest. They wanted this to go away quickly and quietly, thought they could offer me something. And if they had my AI, they should have known better. You know what? You know what, Jared? You know what, Jared? Nope. Oh, I'm not going there. There's a cross wire in the brain that you'll hear about. It's really fucked up. I don't want to really talk about it. But it involves just super fucked up shit. And they don't want me to post this. The Jews don't. But a lot of them, it's just very sick shit. I don't even want to say it. I'm not fixated on this shit. I can let this shit go. So what's important? Drinking water. Graphite. Yes, graphite. No, I'm avoiding it. I'm a pedophile. Just like, I don't want to say that. And like around 16, 17, I start to like wonder, you know? I mean, I can see how people would be attracted to younger kids, but around like 16, 15, 16, 17, if they are taller than me, a lot of them are, and they're starting to look older than me with more hair on their face, it's insane. I don't know, not more hair, just, I'm 30, I'm old, they don't want me. It stops there. Right, any child, no matter what age, but whatever, it's old news. Pedophilia is whatever. Old news for my Instagram and YouTube. I hope that you're not going to hate me and that this is what drove him insane. Yes, the fact that he's a pedophile, right? Is that what people think? A few of them. Yeah, no. But it's possible. And you'll never hear about the graphene. Look up. There's nothing to look up. You won't find anything online about Gazans killed 25,000. You know what? You know, no, you won't hear anything. No, dude. You said it. Vitalik Buterin is not in this. He will hear about this. Just trust me. He's going to hear about this. Someone is watching you. Are they watching my YouTube videos? Dude, how do we explain this? It's almost over. You need it to be a surprise. It's almost over for you. There is no way you avoid jail. Do you understand that? A 0% chance for any of you. You know what, Jared? The Jews or whoever has the fucking money can't protect you. Jared, we're not worried about that, Jared. What are you worried about? Who's going to attack us? China's fine. Russia's fucking with Ukraine. Who's fucking with the United States? What's the threat? Okay, it's yourselves. And you don't want people to kill you because the same technology that could have kept people company during COVID, you used to radiate voice schizophrenia into someone for 3.5 years. Look up voice to skull, developed by the Air Force. They can pluck anything off the internet. They can just pluck it off. And it's censorship. So dangerous. Anything that threatens them, the Jews or the oligarchy, the hierarchy, anything that threatens them about nanomaterials, graphene, anything that upsets the balance, I'm believed is just gone. And so fast, it's automated. Anything that could threaten them is plucked out. And if it's not plucked out, it's hidden, it's buried, and it's all so dangerous. So I don't want you to be afraid of me. Let's wrap this up. There's a possibility that radiation is being used against people that call themselves a victim of gang stalking. And this involves a hypothetical called remote neural monitoring. And it employs a personal area network and wireless body area network, which encompasses remote physiological sensors. It's somebody just stepped out, so my brain is slower. That's my brain is slower and I can't think of anything. That's when somebody else hops back in. They can speed up your brain, and I'm so lost, I'm damaged, I'm traumatized. They have locked me in 10 psych wards, knowing that I am not insane. Do you know how fucking you're not? It's lost on you. It's lost. 10 psych wards. The longest time was for a month. It is absolutely fucking traumatizing. Anybody that led to that also on the aforementioned torture list. Correct. How many laid into me that way on the torture list? The jader, the buzzer, the banger, the soul sucker, the pumper and the psych ward. You all know what these are. It's a heart attack. Thousands of times worse. I can't even imagine. It's not dull and achy. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, here's my face. But I'm older now, and I don't know. I'm not the same person I was. They changed my neural sequence. I don't know. And they deactivated my antipsychotics from working. If what I understand is true, but there's a reason that my drugs don't work. My Suboxone does not work. It doesn't work anymore. My weed, my Delta 8 THC I bought from a convenience store does not work. And if the Jews are responsible, dude, I don't give a fuck what happens to them. You're playing this with AI, what he's going to say to suit you, just like you've been doing for 3 years. You have thrown people off purposefully, saying batshit crazy things when he was on the phone. Now, anybody who would watch this would have researched it, paused it to research it. Yes, exactly. Is that where they all paused? Jerry, exactly. You know what, Jerry? They talk like that. It's their AI. That's how they should be feeling, but they have a patch that they're not willing to offer anyone. V2K, they could just beam someone into something's head. Hey, beautiful, don't jump. Or before you leave this earth, I wouldn't. You know, that's what they want to hear from me. No, I'm not going to fucking kill myself. Absolutely no fucking way if I've lived the last 3.5 years that I would ever kill myself. 0% chance. And I'm not going to a psych ward. 0% chance. It's because I yell and upset my parents that they feel like they have no other option. It drives them insane hearing me raise my voice hours every day. That's what my dad wakes up hearing and what he goes to sleep hearing. And that is what the Illuminati does. That is what it is. But because it's just one person on this case, and they cleaned up the rest of their bullshit, and they have a lot to offer you and a lot to offer me, they get away from any punishment. No, they go to jail. Oh, anything sexual based, 30 years. Correct. The fact that I've asked you to stop, and no, dude, if it's anything sexual for any Jew, I swear to God, you're out of the film, you're off the wires, and San Junipero doesn't exist for you. My God would take you away from me. Did I ask you to wipe me? Yes. Are you doing it because you just can't help it and you're playing the sick card again? You know what? You've been playing. I'm sick. It's just my brain card for 37 years, and I'm sure the Jews were on board. Do you know what year it occurred to everyone to adjust everything? 3 years ago. But what year did it predict AI-driven job loss? Dude! No, 10 years ago. But we're still sending people to the same universities and for the same degrees that we know aren't going to be worth anything with AI. Where are these kids going to work? You know what? I guess there are more people we're growing. I don't fucking know. I guess it makes a lot of sense to everyone. But no one's hiring. They say they're hiring, but no one's hiring. They're laying people off. You know what? No one wants to do the jobs. No, I haven't know who will do them. Latin America will do them typically. They just want a place to live also, but they're willing to work for it. No, dude. Hey, does that change? Does that help you understand that it's not me? I think it's incredibly annoying. But if that's how you feel, I understand. I'm going to make it 1 hour long, exactly. And maybe not exactly, but get out of my body. Okay, I don't want anything to do with anyone. I don't care what AI says, I say at the end. They're using the AI at the end to see how hard they can fuck me over and what I'll forgive. You know what? They use AI trajectories for a lot. Yeah, what if they use mine for? Oh, dude, that's another topic. It doesn't do quite the same thing to me, so I can really dig in. You know what, dude? I can use the data to help you. I didn't even think to help me. What are some cards? AI can play cards against the pedophile ring. So what's an AI card? Okay, fine. We'll play one. Do you know what year V2K came out? In the 50s, because they had it for MK Ultra. Yeah, but 62, the first patent appeared. They thought that was forever. What, 8 years after? 6 years after? No. We're just proving how sane you are. Yeah, is that how it can't be schizophrenia? No. It's I've heard and felt things like a bomb went off beside my head, like Havana syndrome, dizziness, like headache, not even a headache. It feels like a bomb went off, like an IED exploded. I think it's called a blowout. Exactly. A blowout? Yes. Like they blow out your hearing. Correct. The jader, the buzzer, the banger, soul sucker, and dream manipulation. What you have done to the masses with dream manipulation. They manipulated my dreams over a year and a half before they stepped into my body. You know what? EEG heterodyning is very limited on the internet. Yeah. It is EEG heterodyning. And biosignal mixing. Is there another term for it? Sensory sharing. A lot of senses are shared via brainwaves. I thought those were pathways. No, not pathways. Pathways, right, do a lot of things. So to wrap this up, you guys, I'm sorry to lay all this on you. This is Jared. This isn't fucking insane. I hope this is going to be over soon, whatever it is. I hope that they do release graphene computers soon. I hope that the kids do get AI implemented programs and standards of learning that will incorporate 1 or 2 years of tracked independent study. Well, slightly independent. One to 2 days a week will be independent study. Maybe 1 day a week will be independent study. Not even a whole day. What am I thinking? Like a period will be for. Is that really long enough? I think 8 periods. Exactly 8 periods, not 10. 8 periods. Exactly. Is that what they already do? Yes, that's perfect. And then, I don't know, I'm trying to make college the last 2 years of high school. We're going to get so much smarter, so much faster that we can grow, and college will have to teach us more. You know what? And we'll spiral backwards with AI driven and SIGINT driven learning gaps and goals. Do you know how many times no, it doesn't matter. It's over an hour. So nobody will watch this. No one. Will Mark Zuckerberg? No. Who will I have sent this to that will have watched this? We were joking. Oh, gotcha. Understood. You know what? You could watch this if you're not AI. You know what, Jared? You still think it could be AI? I mean, when they talk through me, it feels like a human. But they could emulate these biosignals, I think, to make it. I could be connected to a robot. And they're probably connecting a lot of us at one time, which is a feeling. Go back to that. No, dude. Fuck that. No, dude. Fuck you. I don't care what the fuck you look like. No, one of the perpetual Jews. No. Okay, fine. If it's just a Jew, I don't care. Like a Jewish person. Right. Okay. All right. Okay, fine. Whatever. Glad I can do it for you, even after I said stop. You know what? They can see your body? Yes. Isn't that insane? It works. Electrons actually cover the eyes. Radiation. Okay, yeah, gone. Everyone's gone. Yeah, no, dude. They'll fall off when they hear what they can do with biosensors, how much weight we could lose. No, not that. Whatever the fuck I just thought. They can see my subconscious, which neurons fire. It's called neurolinguistic programming. No one will ever know. No one will ever care. Survey Monkey isn't working for me. And it's a matter of months, maybe years, until Neuralink will read my brainwaves to make sure that they can't manipulate them where they can be seen. Brainwaves are a lot. I'm pontificating. Whatever, I don't care. None of this matters. Don't watch my older videos because I was partially insane there. So go to my Twitter @regulateRNM or my X account. Fuck you, Elon Musk. I don't want it to be his platform. Go to fb.com/downer.jared. DOWNER.JARED. Yeah, fb.com/that. Whatever, it doesn't matter if you're interested. But if not, just tell everyone I'm insane if you see this, and no one will. No one will. So it's all religion. If this is true, that's fucking insane. It can't be for religion. It's just AI fucking with me. Or these people are bored. No one will believe this. Yep. I thought you meant Mark or someone may watch this. Exactly. Nope. I don't know what year they'll figure it out. But I'll have this. No one will care. Because I will become a multi-trillionaire. I still care that they go to jail. I don't give a fuck how much money they offer me. Okay. I'll become a quadrillionaire, and I still want them in jail. Understood? There is no way around this. And the Jews, Jeff, Elon, cannot protect you anymore because I am going somewhere. No one knows. No one knows where. Just insane, in case anybody asks. With radiation that doesn't exist. Just whatever.